I take care of somebody as if you were. But happy Father's Day, everyone. And hey, don't think anything. Let's talk. What are we talking about?
We'll start with questions. Anyone can start. Maggie.
So the U.S. Swimming Olympic trials are happening just a couple blocks from here. And as an Olympian, I'm wondering if you have any memories that really stand out as your favorite.
I have a lot of those, especially when you're training to try to be a part of the Olympic team. It's just the grind, the challenge of it all to just be a part of the 12, which is probably the hardest thing that you're going to do in women's basketball is to be a part of the 12, the Olympic team. But it's fun. It's the most enjoyable thing that you could ever go through playing this game because of the uniform that you wear. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
Next.
Yes. Christine Brennan, USA Today.
Pleasure.
And I think I last saw you in Seoul in '88.
There you go.
Or Barcelona. I covered both of those as well. Great to see you and congrats
Great
on
to
your
see you.
career.
Thank you so much.
So there's a lot going on in the WNBA. A lot of conversation, a lot of people mad at each other. Whatever's going on out there.
Yeah.
What do you make of all this? You've been around a long time. You've seen a lot. What do you make of it? Good, bad, a little bit of both? Obviously, Caitlin, Angel, all the things that are wrapped up in this conversation.
Yeah. It has been a lot of talk. To talk about women's basketball is pretty big. It's a big thing. It's huge. But what you want it to be spoken about is the game, the skill, the talent, versatility, how hard we play, what they have to do to be able to step between those four lines all the time, and to talk about competitors. They're out there to compete to go win. And when you're in a different uniform, you're just competing to go win. And then a lot of times it's at all costs. You're just going to compete to go win. That's all it is. You're being a competitor. You're being a warrior. You're doing what you're supposed to do to step out between those four lines, go with your schemes that you've been given, and go compete to go get wins. That's what it's about.
So, honestly, this league is a hard playing league, and there's a lot of hard fouls.
Yeah.
What was your thought after what happened the last time these two teams played, and how that one play kind of, within minutes became more than just a hard foul? Or, does it kind of take you back sometimes and go, what's going on?
Well, once you hear it and you've heard it and you've spoken about it, you move on. You move on from it. And that's what we did as a team. We spoke about it. We did what we had to do as a team to speak about how we conduct ourselves. And we moved on from there. The world kept speaking. You let the world keep speaking, but you have a job to do. And that's to get back between those four lines and get yourselves together to prepare to go back out and compete. And that's what we did.
Then how would you describe the team's mentality coming into this one, especially, coming off the loss against the Mystics?
Tough loss. A tough loss for us. We recognize that. We recognize the little things that we have to go back and do better. We have to really establish our identity offensively and understand that identity is we're an inside-outside team. We have some of the best post players doing it, so we have to be a great inside-outside team. And if we start to learn and understand that identity and we play that way, we give ourselves an opportunity to win games. So we went and corrected those things, and then you go back and you correct what you didn't do defensively. So it matters. A 40-minute game, it matters. It isn't 20 minutes, it isn't 21, 22. It is a 40-minute game. Whether you're up or whether you're down, it's a 40-minute game.
So then to that point, what do you want to see your guards execute better, or the guards and the bigs execute better as far as that play between the inside-outside game, the entry passes to the post?
You're learning to play together. You're learning to play together. It's about the execution of. And in execution, there's a lot of words that go in there. We don't want to be a team that run plays. Everybody can run a play, but can you execute plays? Execution is big. So we're learning to be able to do that, and being able to play through our bigs is crucial. It is crucial for us to be able to do.
How have you seen Kelsey Mitchell grow her game throughout the W, and also what type of challenges does she present right now?
She presents all kinds of challenges, her speed, her quickness, her ability to just go outside, to get downhill and score, to get downhill and find, and her speed and quickness defensively. You can't play with the ball in front of her. Her hands are extremely fast, and when she gets out in transition, you have to get back. You have to match that speed or be ahead of that speed. Can't really match speed on speed, but you want to be ahead of that speed. She brings a lot of different challenges, and we have to be prepared for it.
How has Angel adjusted to the W as well as she has?
A level of confidence. She's confident in who she is, and she's willing to put in the work to perform well at this level. She's played against some incredible post players already in the beginning of this season. Incredible learning lessons that she's learned how to defend those people, how to be able to be effective offensively. And then rebounding, that just translated over. That's a will and a want to. And she has that will and want to go and grab rebounds, gives us second chance opportunities. But it's about the confidence she has in herself.
I think I already know what your answer is going to be to this one, but as far as the Rookie of the Year case goes, it's a little early. Where do you think Angel stands in that conversation?
Top.
That was
And then, I'll always explain myself. I don't just say it to say it just because I'm coaching her. But you have to sustain this type of play. You sustain this type of play, not only will I speak about it, but the world will.
Any more for Coach?
When you look at Caitlin, I mean, one number that stands out is her turnovers. And is there, is that something you try to exploit in a game plan? Try to speed her up as a point guard? I'm sure defensively, that's always a consideration, but is that something you guys can look at?
Caitlin is outstanding with what she does. She's outstanding with what she does. You have to be very smart defensively. You have to be solid defensively because she will make sure to get the ball to the right people. We always talk about her ability to score, but she has great vision. She has great vision and she can pass. She understands the game very, very well. She understands angles very, very well. And all these things you're talking about, the turnovers and all of that, as she continues to grow in this game, all of that will be even better.
Any more for Coach? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. I'm not walking out.